What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel. Okay, said in my other video, I'm gonna say it again. Thank you very much to everyone who has been subscribing. I hope that I hope that you're enjoying the content out here. I'm trying very much to make it, very much to like improve the way that I talk, improve the things that I talk about, improve the content that I bring, start bringing more content that I have really more of connection with. So it's just more, there's just a little more information, more of a personal connection to the things I'm doing, so that way it just has a little bit of an extra element. Very much want to thank everyone who has been subscribing. I'm working on the rules and everything for the giveaway, trying to give away the the Ash Blossom slash gift card. That's it, like that's still 100% not like really worked out. I want people to leave comments down below and comment if you would rather receive a gift card or if you would rather receive the card itself. I'm leaning more towards the gift card because that'll be 100% easier. But like I said, I'll have everything that'll all be set up by next week. I'll have all the rules and everything, and we'll have it all together. If you like what's going on, please like and subscribe. Subscribing will will give you a chance to gain entry into the giveaway. If not, it's all good. Come along for the ride, and let's go ahead and get into this investment review. It's been a little bit of time since I did one. I wanted to do it every other week, and I believe, yeah, I think I'm on schedule with it. But I just needed to get something out that that a lot of people were gonna have their eyes on. So I just decided to do an investment video. Gonna go ahead and start with something that's very simple right here. Droll and Lockbird. Droll and Lockbird is a hand trap that it's not as powerful as a hand trap I'm about to mention, but it is a hand trap. That is like maxi and dimensional shifter. And the reason why I say that is because it is a hand trap that just that not, that no that like a hand trap that not only does it affect like both opponents, kind of how dimensional shifter gets rid of the graveyard, but it's something that really that affects an entire blanket of things. Like it isn't like Ash Blossom to where you use it for, it isn't like Ash Impermanence or Effect Veiler to where you use it on one specific interaction. This is something that you use kind of in a, they use it on the resolution of your opponent searching, and it pretty much makes it to where they are not going to be able to add any more cards to their hand. Now, on the servers, that just sounds like, okay, well, they can't draw, they can't do this, but they also won't be able to activate cards that either on resolution or through their effects search cards to their hands. So it actually does turn off a lot of other things. So like cards that need a search to special summon, or cards the cards that'll mandatory search on activation cannot be activated under Joe and Lockbird. So this is a card that every once in a while kind of flops in and out. And right now, if something like this is a kind of more of like, if you don't have 3 copies, get it now. But also, if you want a card that you really want to invest in right now, I would think a really good investment would be the rare from Tactical Masters. Another one would probably be the premium gold right now, because if you look, the super rare from the tournament pack, the ultra rare from Kaiba Collection, and the ultimate rare, and also the collector's rare, all the versions of Drone Lockbird that are that are holographic. Yeah, all of them that are holographic are pretty high. The only one is not holographic is the gold rare, and it's the altered art. So you got the collector's rare right here. It was going pretty high, and then it has come down because people thought it was gonna be a little bit more of a hit. But here you have it for $53. So essentially like $54, $55 for the collector's rare, and then the highest rarity, the ultimate rare, is going for $139. We're probably gonna see a little bit more of a change in the price right here. 139, 141. So yeah, we're looking at the 140. Yeah, and like the 140, $145 price range. This these right here. If you want something big to go in, that if you have like a lot of money and you want to like try to find like the next kind of like maxi style card, cards like Drone Lockbird are good cards to go into, because you don't you don't want to sit there and say, oh, I'm gonna get 3 copies of some ultimate rare extra deck monster or something, or just like something like that. Or like I don't want don't sit there and try to go after like, oh, I'm gonna get 3 copies of a Luber because like, oh, it's hot right now. I very much kind of made the same mistake with Ecclesia, and I very much learned my lesson, that even though she's part of like this vast, she's part of like this vast engine, and even though she has all these different uses, and then and it just, you want to go for cards like this. You want to go for like the draw powers, like you want to go for like the Pot of Desires, or or Pot of Duality, or you want to go for the good hand traps that'll really come in and destroy a format, and those are the cards that could like triple or even quadruple in price. So this is something that I do recommend that you go into if you don't have too much money. I'd say get these rares. Even these commons will be good. These rares are already $7, so if you want the original, they'd be 7. I would very much like kind of just get on these because these could be 5s easy. These right here could also be $10 gold rares. You gotta understand that like this is the alter art, and on top of that, if they want something holographic and they don't want to spend the money, because if these go hot, these will probably go to 20s. These will probably go to 20, 30s, and these will be jumping up to like anywhere from 200 to 300, $400. So like just because of how much they love Ultimate Rare. So if you want to go into something holographic, I start picking up these, especially because they're at a really good price right now. If you could go down to your locals and see a whole bunch of people that want to sell them for $2, because right here they're going there more in the $3 range. But if you could find some near mints for even from the mirror mints for $3, that actually wouldn't really be bad. Because even though they're not the best rarity, if they want a holographic version, they're gonna want to get it. So this is a card that I really that I kind of have a little bit of faith in. Microcoder. I love this card. This card right here, when it first came out, I didn't pay too much attention to it. But then I was on this. During the middle of last year, I was just so into playing Salamangreat. Salamangreat, started getting some stuff back, and then I played this version with the Heat Soul with a microcoder, and man, I fell in love with that playstyle. If it wasn't for Sprite, I probably would have played that deck into into Tier Element format. Tier Element was, I never liked Tier Element, but Sprite was the first meta deck that that pulled me out of playing Rogue. So if it wasn't for Sprite, I probably would continue to play that deck. I love the playstyle, and this is a card that I thought that how come, how come it's not getting hits? How come people are not caring about it? And I slowly started to realize that the deck is not like crazy strong, but the effect of this card is very interesting. Like it's pretty much like allows you to, if you link summon into a Kotak monster, you use it from the hand, and depending on where you use it, fill their hand, it lets you either get a Cybers monster or a Signet spell or trap. So this either lets you search for Signet Mining to search, or you could search for the Signet card that it's like a Omni Negate trap card. It's a counter trap, and it's to me it was one of the nicest combos to do in Salamangreat. You went on like the Decode Talker with the freaking wolf, the wolf and the Decode Talker, and you were just set right there. You were able to activate your Salamangreat spell and traps. You had Omni Negate, and this card right here. When I saw it going down, I just started picking these up. So this right here is a super rare from Toon Chaos. I started picking these up at 50 cents, 40 cents a copy. I would just start picking them up. Maybe probably get like a play set of supers, and also these ultra rares. This is not too bad because the ultra rares came out in the video game promotional. So if this card hits, because like it doesn't really take too much with the Cybers deck, because Cybers has a lot going for it. They have Salamangreat, which is already a really good Cybers deck that that works well with Microcoder if you run that version of it. You have the Math Mech, which are Cybers, which also could go into the Talkers and could work with the Coder. And then just in the code, you could also run just if you're a fan of the anime and you want to run a high rarity version of the deck, you're essentially going to go for this card automatically. And this card at 172 is pretty low in all honesty. I'd probably want to pick these up. If you could pick them up for $1, I'd probably want to get a play set of these two right here. It did come rare, so this will probably hold it back from going to $15, $20 a copy. But if there ever is a Cybers deck and they need to and they want to get negates and they want to go off, this is a card that they are very much going to be having their eyes on. And I'd probably maybe pick a version. If you think this will be hot, maybe get 9 of these and then get a couple rares. But yeah, this is just something that I really feel like very confident in. I really do like the possibility of this coming back this coming back, of this coming in and making a splash. Although it hasn't done it yet, so that's the thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! You just never know. You never know what's gonna make the splash. Heroic Challenger Thousand Blades. This one I'm not gonna go over too much because I've already kind of I've like bought into the hype, then I gave up on the hype, bought in the hype, then I gave up on the hype, then I gave up on the hype again, then I rebought into the hype, then I gave into the hype, and then I pulled them back out of the bulk and I put them back into the investment binder, and I am back on the hype. Why am I back on the hype? Because I realized there's only 2 printings of this card. One of the printings is very recent. It is in a tournament pack, but we're already coming on tournament pack 21 if I'm not mistaken. So it's like just we can still give it time. This is a card I already have enough copies to where I don't have to worry about it. And right now at 62 cents for the super rares, I would very much want to get these because like even if it's not Clown Blade, just any type of deck that wants you to deal deal damage, it's just like another extra monster, and it's a warrior. So like it has a little has a little bit of synergy, like with some of the better like types of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's a warrior, it's a level 4, and it's a Earth. Okay, how about okay? Well, it's Earth Warrior or something, and then the level 4. These are things, and these are things that work well with a lot of decks, and then it can special summon itself after you take damage. There's a lot of those little niche effects that could happen. So this is a card that I want to throw back out there as something that, hey, if you could find some of these, especially at a super low price, like at 25 cents, like it wouldn't cost a lot. If you get a good amount of them, if someone will hook you up and say, hey, I'll give you three supers for $1, I just spend the $3 to get 3 places and just hold on to these and see what happens. All right, so Gizmeco Rochi, the Serpent Sky Slasher. I was on the fence, but then I decided, you know what? The Secret Rare. I think the Secret Rare is an extremely good buy right now. Alright, right now you could get them for like you got $249, $359, $270. You could get them for the $3 to $4 price point. I would pick up 3 playsets of these right now. They might even go lower, and you could also probably get them in a better trade. People don't care about them right now. This is one of those calls to where I'm not like there's gonna be a lot of versions out there, but the original one is going to go back up. I feel like the original Secret Rare is going to go back up, and it'll be. I kind of have a feeling that these are going to be like $2. These will be like $1. These will be like 50 cents, 20 cents. But then these will for some reason go to like the $8 to $12 price point. So right now, getting them at $3, I think will be a very, very, very good investment right now. You could probably triple your money maybe in the next couple of years because this one is kind of same as like the Heroic Challenger Thousand Blades. It has a lot of good things going for it. It's a machine. It's a dark. It special summons itself. It works off the banish. And this is a level 8 if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, yeah, it's a level 8. So like it has a lot of good things going for it. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 8 dark machine special summons itself. It provides interruption. This is very much okay. Not it doesn't provide interruption, but it gives the ability to target a face of monster field and then destroy it. So it's removal. It is a very good card, and it's gonna have a lot of versions. So I'm not saying go into the other versions. I'm just saying go into the Secret Rare, get the Secret Rare first editions, get them for like $3, hold them. I think that'll be a good way to triple your money in maybe a year or two from now. And the last card, I was going back and forth to put it on here because I looked it up and it already knows that it already shot up. But I'm just gonna put it on there anyway because I guess I'm gonna put it on as a win / it's still a good possibility right now, but Animadorn Archosaur is another name that I hate this name so much. But yeah, so the Archosaur, we'll call it the Archosaur right now. So the Archosaur was going for 133, and it was going for 133 until till about the end, 130 in January. At this price point, I was gonna tell everyone like this was a very I wish I would have put it on one of my other market watches, but not the market watches. Wish I would have put this on one of my first investment reviews, because I knew that this card was going to start to slowly go up. I knew that 120 was way too low for this card, and right now you can get them at 289, 290. They're basically the $3 to $4 price point, and it just makes sense because we do got the oh man, what were they called? No, I already forgot the name of the new dinosaur archetype coming out. But you got the new dinosaurs coming out. Plus, you also got Lithogasm coming back, which is like another really, really good card for dinosaurs that could really help him go off and help him be rogue. So this card right here going up, I feel that it could hit maybe like a 5 to 10 price point. I feel like maybe it could go a little higher to $5, but at the same time, you know, there is sales for, you know, in the $3 range, and now people are already kind of throwing them up here for $2.89. So maybe you know, maybe I guess we'll just give it one. Maybe I might wait a little bit of time, see the movements, because if these 289 start to go and it start to hit to the 3, then you know, maybe try to go local, see if you get these at a hookup, see someone will trade you some. These might go to 5s. You could get them for $2 from your peoples at locals. I would very much try that right now, because I feel like these could jump up to $5. If not, if you got some, go ahead and post them. If you picked them up at dollars, or if you got them in your bulk, post them up. They're starting to go up before there's another potential reprint, because we do have like some type of like Battles of Legends kind of, you know, set coming up and all that. Although this, you know, also this no, it came in the 10, so I don't know if this card would get another reprint, because to be honest, if it doesn't get a reprint, this would be a very good one, because it only has its 2 printings. It has its original secret rare printing, and then it has the ultra rare printing. So this is a card that I feel has a bit of potential to go a little bit higher, but at the same time, go ahead and note that if you got a lot of these and you held them at the $1 range, they're already in the $3 range, so go ahead and post them if that's what you feel. All right, guys, went a little bit over, but I'm still good right now. Thanks for thanks for stopping by. Thanks for subscribing. Leave a comment down below if you have anything. If I missed something, sometimes I talk about these cards and I'm like, oh, this is why they're good, but then someone brings up like another reason why they're good. So if you got that, go ahead and leave them down below. I like that because it gives me more info, more insight on these cards. All right, guys, peace out, and I'll catch you in the next one.